What's up, guys? It's your bro Richie again. Today's video, I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for y'all. So today I'll be talking to y'all about the next American car, which is a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT from Too Fast and Furious 2003. So before I get started, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you know when I make brand new uploads. Okay, without any further ado, let's begin. So the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT from so 1970 Challenger RT from Too Fast and Furious 2003. So the 70 Challenger RT. So the 70 Challenger RT. So the 70 Challenger RT is a car featured in Too Fast and Furious. It was first seen in the audition race hosted by Carter Verone. The car featured a 7-liter 426 Hemi big block V8, naturally aspirated, and put out 425 horsepower, which is a lot. Overviews next. Let's do it. Manufacturer and make Dodge. Model Challenger RT. Production year 1970 onwards. Model status active. Body and chassis next. Classic muscle / pony car. Body style E-body. Engine 426 Hemi pushrod V8 with dual 750 CFM Holley carburetors. Specialty mods. So 426 Hemi pushrod. So just the same really for the engine. Just what it is for specialty mods. Same V8 motor. Wheels 19-inch torque thruster wheels. Tires Michelin Sport Cup 2s. Suspension standard. Paint color orange with rally stripes. Character info is next. The drivers Darden. Then we got Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson. Then we got Suki and Tej Parker, possibly played by Devon Aoki and Chris Bridges. So yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thank God, 3% now it's charging, thank God. Sorry, I just had to rush to get my charger. Alright, so moving on, so okay, so overviews first. Well, next let's do it. Manufacture and make. So manufacture and make is both by Dodge Fire Department. So manufacture and make is by Dodge. Models of Challenger RT. Production years from 1970 and onwards. Model status is active. Body and chassis next. The class is both a classic classic muscle. So classic. Can't even hear myself talk. So the class is both a classic muscle slash pony car. Is it pony car? Is that pony car? Body body cells and e-body. And engine is next. And it's also the same for specialty mods. So it's a 7 liter. So 7 liter 426. So 7 liter 426 Hemi pushrod V8. So V8 with dual 750 CFM cubic feet per minute, I think. Holley carburetors. So it's both that for engine and specialty mods. The wheels are 19-inch torque thrusters with Michelin Sport Cup 2 tires. Suspension mods was standard. Paint colors next. It was orange with rally stripes. Character infos next. The driver is Darden. So driver Darden. Darden. Roman Pierce played by Tyrese Gibson. So Tyrese Gibson. So driver is Darden. Then we got Roman Pierce played by Tyrese Gibson. Stuckey and Tej Parker, possibly played by both Devon Aoki and Chris Ludacris Bridges. The use for retrieving retrieving Carter Verone's package, played by Cole Hauser, and winning the 2 Mitsubishis, both the Evo and the Eclipse, which they both failed. They literally failed it. And transporting drug money, ejecting Roberto out of the passenger seat, and saving Brian O'Connor. So Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Auger. May rest in peace. So saving Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Walker. May rest in peace. Status is rammed into a 2003 Lincoln Navigator, probably the worst SUV in the world. Survived, most likely impounded, either that or confiscated by U.S. Customs. The films is obviously from Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay, let's do the next one. So, alright, so, Too Fast. So, Too Fast, Too Furious. Here we go. So, Darden drives. So, drives an orange 1970 Challenger. So, Challenger RT, seen near the start of the film. So near the start of the film, when both Brian O'Connor and Roman Pierce, played by both Paul Walker. So Brian O'Connor and Roman Pierce, played by both Paul Walker and Tyrese Gibson. Excuse me. Show off to Carter Verone's compound, well, his house, played by Cole Hauser. He uses it during the highway race across the I-95 highway from across Miami in Florida, and across Little Haiti. So Little Haiti. So he uses it during the highway race when everyone's competing for a chance to work for Verone. Both Brian and Roman winning the audition race. So both Brian and Roman winning the audition race. Later on, when Jimmy, jeez, who was Jimmy played by? So later on, when Jimmy, the heck was he? Who the heck was he played by? Jin Ao Young. So when Jimmy, the mechanic, tells both Brian and Roman that their Mitsubishis are wired so hot, whoever's tracking these things will know when you're not wearing your seatbelt every time. Brian decides that they can't compete, so they can't complete the run whilst being tracked, and therefore sets up two plans. The first being to race their cars against both Corpy and Darden, while the loser hands over their keys. Brian and Roman Brian and Roman win, while Roman declares he's getting the orange one. When Monica Fuentes, played by Eva Mendes, there we go, tells Brian that Verone plans on having the pair killed. The two decide to take Verone's money for themselves. So for themselves, Brian's second plans having Tesh set up a garage filled with racers, where they presumably have both Tesh and Suki drive the '69 Yanko Camaro and the '70 Challenger RT there. Brian also has Jimmy, so Jimmy tune up the muscle cars. So tune up the muscle cars. So tune up the muscle cars and add half empty bottles of NOS, so nitrous oxide, under the passenger seat, so the driver could eject the passenger with a touch of a button. So they had 50% of NOS, which was pretty cool. So while being chased by the Miami PD, Brian and both Brian and Roman. So both Brian and Roman. So both Brian and Roman. So while being chased by the Miami PD. Well, hold on. So Brian also has Jimmy tune up the muscle cars and add half empty empty bottles of NOS under the passenger seat. So under the passenger seat, so the driver could eject the passenger with a touch of a button, while being chased. So chased by the Miami PD, both Brian and Roman, along with both Roberto and Enrique, switch cars as well as the duffel bags of drug money and continue their run undetected, while Roman manages to ditch Roberto and get to the safe point. Brian is unable to, due to the fact that Enrique tells him to drive to a boatyard at Tarpon Point instead of the airstrip. So Brian is unable to, due to the fact that Enrique tells him to drive to a boatyard at Tarpon Point. So to a boatyard a boatyard at Tarpon Point instead of the airstrip. Brian's forced to drive there, where Verone's planning to flee via yacht, with Brian about to be killed by Enrique And so while Brian about to be killed by Enrique to tie up loose ends, Roman arrives and crashes the Challenger. So he crashes the Challenger into a Lincoln. So 2003 Lincoln Navigator, still the worst car in the world, driven by one of Verone's men in order to save Brian. At the end of the film, after Verone's apprehended, U.S. Customs move in to seize his cash as evidence. So Roman gives them three bags full of cash, so drug money, as evidence. When he asks Markham if he intends of honoring their deal, as in, like, in other words, to have their records wiped clean, Markham agrees. At which point Roman gives Markham another three bags filled with cash that were in the Challenger's trunk. So, like the barber says, so maybe there was 6 bags. I guess we could call it even. I just love that quote. Literally do. So, for those who are wondering, who are the characters played by? So, honestly, it's just pretty dang simple. So we got Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Walker, may rest in peace. Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson. Suki, played by Devon Aoki. Carter Verone, Cole Hauser, Monica Fuentes, Eva Mendes, Tash Parker, Ludacris, Orange Julius, Amamoto Nolasco, Markham, James Rimmer, Enrique Mogalini, Jimmy MC Jin, Roberto, played by Roberto Sanchez, Agent Dunn, Edward Finley, and so on and so forth. There's so many cast members. And so yeah, there's just so many. And Corpy was played by John Senatiempo, Darden, Eric Antibody. Alright, so so that'll be it pretty much. So if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all, so you literally don't want to make brand new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care, folks. So yeah, take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Good night.